Cassidy, 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 Cassidy. Bro, I just talked about this the other day, Cassidy. I knew this was going to happen with you, Cassidy. I had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling. First of all, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love, man, for the support. Y'all making me feel good coming back, blogging about battle rap. Cassidy making me come back outside. Cassidy. My new name for Cassidy is going to be the Sylla-Bul. Cassidy the Sylla-Bul. Let me explain this, bro. Cassidy, I talked about this the other day, bro. I talked about the fact that you're going to have to change your approach, bro. You can't be giving us the same old rapidy or the same old just rhyming syllable stuff that you've been giving us, bro, in these battles. Well, I mean, you could, but I mean, if you want to win the battle, then you can't. Cassidy, I've already heard you say a million times, bro. How could somebody that rhymes one syllable, beat me, beat you? Somebody that rhymes one syllable. Cassidy, you seem to be stuck on this concept or this idea that rhyming syllables is what wins you a battle, or is what's going to win you a battle. That's why my new name for you, Cassidy, is the Sylla-Bul. Because for some reason you seem to think that somebody that rhymes or doesn't focus on rhyming syllables can't beat you. But Cassidy, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, bro. And I really like Cassidy, bro. This is why I'm trying to really explain this, right? And really hope that you might come across a video talking about this and you might actually watch it. But Cassidy, listen, bro. I heard you say in your interview on Knowledge to God's podcast, I think it's called Know the Game. You did an interview with Cassidy. And I heard you say, Cassidy, that you was cool with Mook, right? If you're cool with Mook, I want you to have this conversation with Mook. Don't just take what I'm saying, right? And think that I'm right or I think I'm right or no. Have a conversation with somebody like Mook, right? Somebody as highly regarded as Mook. What has Mook been doing recently in battle rap, bro? And you know, that's another thing that I got to drop a blog on, bro. Oh my God. Yo, the Mook hate shortly before I even stopped blogging was at an all-time, bro. For some reason, I don't know what it was, bro, but a lot of fans, not a lot of my people that support and watch me, because a lot of y'all understand the real and understand, like, this battle rap is about skill, not popularity and all that stuff. A lot of y'all didn't understand that Mook was actually the GOAT, bro. Like, I'm talking before Tay-Rock. I'm talking before these situations, that Mook has always been that dude. And I'm about to explain why, right? And I'm going to tie it into this Cassidy situation. Mook understands something that Cassidy doesn't understand, which is why Mook is still as highly regarded as he is today, bro. Which is why Mook is still as good as he is today, bro. This is why I respect somebody like Mook, because Mook has an understanding of this concept right here that I'm about to talk about. The concept of change, bro. The concept and the idea of change. Even Lux himself recently demonstrated this idea and this concept, which is why these guys can remain on top of the food chain, bro. You know why? Because let me explain this. And yo, and I'm gonna take y'all down a little trip down memory lane, man. Y'all remember, bro? I remember this like it was yesterday. When Mook was supposed to battle Geechee Gotti. Yeah, let's talk about it, bro. I remember this like it was yesterday. How many people in the battle rap culture did not believe? Because Geechee Gotti was popular, bro. Geechee Gotti, oh yeah, he's popular, bro. So many people did not believe that Murder Mook could beat Geechee Gotti. The thing about Murder Mook, though, that Cassidy, I need you to talk to Mook about, and I need you to take note of, is that Mook understands the concept of change, bro. The concept of adaptability. The fact that We are supposed to change. We're supposed to grow. We're not supposed to stay stagnant in one place. You could. Yeah, you could. But that's the difference, bro. That's where levels are shown, dude. When you put Mook up against a Hitman Holla, when you put Mook up against an Arsenal, these guys that don't really focus on change, but depend on what they've done and this style that they've stuck with throughout the years that's worked for them. Some people that are higher up on the food chain understand this concept of, hold up, I might need to adapt. I might need to change. There might be some things that I need to do because the old school ways of working was not working. That's the difference between your mumble rap, bro, today that talk about nonsense and trash, bro, compared to like, I don't even want to say woke because woke makes it sound like it's like woke, but like the more intelligent music and more intelligent artists that talk about growth, that talk about transitioning into grown men, bro, that talk about wisdom, that talk about these people that understand the concept of growth, bro. Cassidy, the Sylla-Bul. I hope that you don't think, bro, that going into a battle with Eazy The Block Captain, just rhyming syllables with papoose, like tattoos and wagyu, and I hope you don't think that that's going to win you the battle, bro. But the thing about Cassidy that even I'm just beginning to understand, and that I think we should all understand, is that I don't think Cassidy really cares enough to really win a battle, because somebody like Cassidy is already who he is, bro. There's nothing that Cassidy can do that's going to take away from what he's already done, the name he's made for himself in the industry. Forget battle rap. We're talking hip hop. We're talking the world. We're talking, bro, this was the first man that I saw battle himself in a boxing ring, bro. The Problem versus the Hustler. Cassidy has this mindset of, bro, he is who he is. He doesn't need to change for nobody. He doesn't give a damn about nobody. He's going to go. He has a name. He gets his bag. And for him, it's a W regardless, which is why there isn't this focus. You know what I'm saying? This emphasis on trying to step outside of that box that Cassidy puts himself in, because he doesn't need to. And you know what, Cassidy, that's true. He really doesn't need to. He is who he is. He's going to get his bag regardless. He's going to bring his traffic regardless. But at the end of the day, Cassidy, if you really want to take a W, bro, or elevate for yourself, right, in battle rap, I would talk to somebody like Mook. Mook understands what I'm saying down to a T. Talk to somebody like a Lux. Don't take it from me. Nowadays, we're looking for a little bit more, bro, than that ABC stuff, bro. We got battle rappers like Eunice. Bro, I got put onto Eunice maybe about a year or so ago. When I started watching this cat, I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe what this kid is on a different level. And this is what I'm talking about, bro. Not staying on that ABC level, bro, where we're dumbing down, bro. We're trying to spread the idea and the concept of growth and change. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Do y'all think that Cassidy going into this battle, rhyming syllables, you know what I mean, making that his main focus, y'all think that's going to win him a battle versus Eazy The Block Captain? When we know Eazy The Block Captain is going to go in there to talk to Cassidy. He's going to be having a conversation with Cassidy. Cassidy doesn't have conversations with people, bro. He just rhymes bars, bro. And how often Cassidy is emphasizing rhyming syllables really concerns me. Because if you think that that's what's going to win you a battle, bro, you are mistaken. Let me know what y'all think, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Dro coming at you live and direct from the battle.